All cultures' sacred texts have stories of people chosen by divine forces for important missions. This video looks at 9 types, showing how each is meant to serve a higher purpose that matches divine plans. Prophets lead people to enlightenment, and warriors fight against darkness. Each role is an ancient prophecy fulfilled. Have you ever wondered why you feel drawn to certain challenges or feel a deep responsibility to help others? This journey through it's not just a bunch of stories, it's a call to recognize and accept your part in a grand cosmic project. By understanding these roles, you can find clarity on your spiritual path and learn how your life's work contributes to a wider divine narrative. Embrace this video as a way to connect your personal experiences with the profound missions ordained by the divine. Are you perhaps one of these chosen ones, marked by a destiny to lead, heal, or transform? Watch and discover how embracing your role can not only elevate your spiritual journey is also going to bring you closer to fulfilling your divinely appointed mission. A chosen one is a being who remembers who they really are. A spiritual being having a human experience. The truth is that we are all chosen. It's just that many people have forgotten who they really are. But there are different types of chosen ones because each of us has a different role to play. Within the world of the chosen, there are 9 distinct types, but they all share a common goal: to uplift humanity. Whether healing, inspiring, or leading to a brighter world, they're all on the same page. Path, their service is second to none. As you walk this journey, pay attention to your gut. It'll reveal the unique gifts you've got in you. Let's start with the first type of chosen one, the oracle, the seer, the one who can see things before they happen. The oracle goes way back to ancient times. In ancient Rome, generals would consult the oracle to ask, "Will we win the war?" And the oracle would reply, "You will lose." This entity is the medium, the mystic, a being who embodies the truth. Their aura is magnificent, exuberant, and beautiful. People seek they're the ones you'd go to for advice because of their huge gifts. I call them the triple C: clairvoyance, clairaudience, and clairsentience. They can see what most people can't, hear what most people can't, and feel deeply what others experience. This is why the oracle is an empath, an intuitive empath. But their gift of clairvoyance means that they can tell you what will happen to you in the next 5 minutes, tomorrow, or next month. The oracle is the prophet among us. Their presence is a beacon for those who seek not only predictions, but also understanding and guidance through life's unpredictable waves. Oracles are respected not only for their mystical abilities, but also for their role as advisors and guides in times of uncertainty. They unite what is visible and what is unseen, drawing on the collective wisdom of all times to pass on advice that resonates in the moment and over time. These gifted individuals have been celebrated throughout history as guardians of wisdom. The second type of chosen one is the free spirit. This being is the quintessence of a free spirit. It cannot be controlled by anyone. You've got a solid idea of what you want out of life, and you know there's more to it than meets the eye. People see you as an outsider or a rebel, and you don't just fit into society's molds. You're here to break them and stand out. You're a deep diver, tailor-made for greatness. You're awake and fully aware that the whole system is a sham. The whole matrix, a deep deception. Your parents encourage you to follow one path, your friends another. But all you want is to embrace your freedom. Is that too much to ask? Absolutely not. This is the second type of chosen one, a being. Your main goal is to be free, and your mission is to remind others that being free isn't just an option, it's a right. This way of thinking lets you live your life on your own terms, being true to yourself and doing your own thing. You inspire those around you by showing that freedom isn't just about doing whatever you want, but about being who you really are. In a world that often makes people want to fit in and stick with what they know, you challenge the status quo and encourage others to explore their own paths of self-discovery and liberation. You're a beacon for those feeling held back by their circumstances. Or for those looking for a sign that it's possible to live differently. By living out the essence of freedom. You teach that breaking free from social expectations isn't an act of rebellion, but a celebration of one's identity. You're the visionaries who illuminate. You show people that living without limits is possible. You remind us that our true freedom comes from being ourselves. Now, we get to the third type of chosen one, the truth teller. You always tell the truth. You can't lie. You always keep it real. Times revealing the matrix of who you really are. You use the truth and never shy away from speaking your mind. You speak the truth even when your voice shakes because you know it's the right thing to do. You are the one who maintains reality in a room full of pretense. This is the third type of chosen one, and it's a role we've observed throughout history. This type of chosen one is key in the ongoing search for authenticity and transparency in our society. They're not afraid to challenge the status quo, and they change cultural narratives, opening up space for new truths to emerge and be recognized. These pioneers embody the spirit of integrity and authenticity, often standing alone against the tide of popular opinion. They're so committed to being honest that they become a powerful force for social change, inspiring others to do the same. They're like a beacon of light in a world often darkened by deceit and superficiality. They remind us that real change starts with being truthful in all aspects of life. Life, no matter what. By living and promoting a life of transparency, they encourage a collective shift towards a more honest and open society, where the truth is not only spoken, but also valued and respected. As we continue to navigate through challenges and complexities, the voice of these truth tellers becomes ever more crucial. They're not just whistling Dixie. They're the ones ushering in a new era where being real is not just a pipe dream, it's the foundation for a better world. The fourth type of chosen one is what I like to call the inspiring infiltrator. This type of chosen one is like a natural inspiration magnet. Their main mission is to inspire, and they exercise this power through their influential creators. A lot of these people are gorgeous, and they use that to their advantage. Their beauty helps them share their message of truth with more people. Surprisingly, the people you'd least expect to be awake and aware are often the ones. They really dive in. They really get us that we're all these complex beings living this human life with the goal of waking up others. They're pretty subtle about it. They sneak their enlightened messages into the mainstream. A lot of them are artists who get that you can't just tell people to wake up. They need to put this message into their music. They mix their transformative messages with entertainment, making sure the truth is both enjoyable and impactful. Sometimes they're influencers or artists, subtly spreading messages of awakening that reach millions of people. Their method ensures that although the message it's gentle, but it's got a big impact and speaks to a lot of people. They're using beauty, art, and influence to wake people up. Now, let's talk about the fifth type of chosen one, which I call the confused chosen one. Some of the chosen are at a crossroads, not sure what path to take. They know they're unique and have a higher purpose, but they're not sure how to use that. They know they're meant for something bigger, but they're still caught up in the daily grind and don't really know what's going on. These folks have the knowledge and are aware that we're so much more than we think. They see through the media lies and the corruption in the system, but they still feel lost. This is why so many people, even those with regular jobs who are deeply awake and aware, haven't quite made the transition to truly living the life they talk about, think about, or read about. It's like they're confused and can't figure out how to apply their deep consciousness to their everyday lives. They feel like there's a big difference between the potential of their true essence and their actual life. They're caught in this internal conflict, and it often leads to a sense of paralysis. They're trying to align their spiritual understanding with their physical existence. These folks are on a journey to bridge the gap between enlightenment and everyday life. They're supposed to find ways to embody their highest truths, and these people are dealing with a lot of inner conflict, which can make it hard for them to live their lives in a way that feels right. They're trying to find a way to live according to their beliefs in a world that often seems to go against those beliefs. The challenge is in making the leap from knowing something is true to actually doing something about it. This is a big deal, and it's not just about changing for yourself. It's about making a difference in society as a whole. When these people find the courage to live their truths, they can inspire others to do the same. The world can seem totally opposed to those ideals, and the challenge is moving from awareness to action, from knowledge to living. This is a crucial transition, and it's not just about personal transformation, but about influencing the wider social fabric. By finding the courage to live their truths, these individuals can inspire others to also seek authenticity and free themselves from the illusions that bind them. So, are you ready to step out of the clutter and take on your role as a true chosen one? Let this be your call to action. The sixth type of chosen one is the hermit. This type of chosen one cherishes solitude. They find joy in meditation, hugging trees, connecting with the elements, and immersing themselves in nature. They breathe in that delicious life. They appreciate deep inner experiences, sometimes choosing to do something as radical as turning off their phone for a whole day to get quiet with their emotions and master them. They prefer their own company to following a crowd, going in the wrong direction. They love to explore their emotions and feelings and value the time they spend alone. You can often find them alone in a meditative pose, such as the lotus position, embodying the serene wisdom of Buddha. However, these individuals understand that they are never truly alone. The universe has a way of sending someone at just the right moment, reinforcing we're all connected, and we all have this deep understanding. It's like even when we're alone, there's this universal bond that ties us all together. These special people show us that being alone isn't lonely. They help us explore our inner self while also staying connected to the whole universe. Are you one of them? Are you ready to be alone to find your true path and connect more deeply with the universe? The seventh type of chosen one is the warrior. These brave people work hard to show humanity its natural power. They remind us that we all have the power to. They're not powerless. They're formidable and strong. The warrior queen and king aren't the type to turn the other cheek. They stand firm on the battlefield, fighting for truth, freedom, and sovereignty. They combat the forces of darkness and bring forth the light. They don't back down. They stand firmly for the truth and fight for it, even when it brings them into controversy. Sometimes, their boldness in speaking truths that others might shy away from can cause uproar, but they remain implacable. These individuals are the ones on the battlefield, confronting illusions and fighting falsehoods. Warrior queen or king, your role goes beyond your own battles. It's about a bigger struggle for everyone to wake up and get powerful. Through what you do and say, you make change happen, getting others to stand up, take charge, and see the power they have inside. You're not just a fighter, you're a leader, showing others the way through the dark to a better, truer future. The eighth type of chosen one is the healer. Here, we're all about people who are all about changing lives through the idea of eating to live. This approach isn't just about picking plants. It's all about adopting a lifestyle change that includes healthy eating, fitness, and taking care of yourself in general. These visionaries say that changing how we feed our bodies can lead to huge changes in our health, energy, and spirit. Imagine waking up every day with a burst of energy, like starting your day with a fresh bunch of grapes. These people are living proof that health is wealth. Their mission is to heal not only the body, but also the mind and soul, showing that there's a nutritious alternative to the standard diet. It's not just about what you eat, it's about how you live. You'll often find these chosen ones are often leading the way as fitness instructors or body wellness gurus. They've got the know-how to help you get on the right track with your diet and get into the habit of working out. They show you that you can get a healthy body in just a few days and are keen to help others improve their physical, mental, and spiritual health. With their guidance, you learn that all aspects of your well-being are interconnected. There are different types of chosen ones. They lead by example as fitness instructors or body wellness gurus. They have the knowledge to guide you towards a healthier diet and to integrate fitness into your routine. They show you that you can achieve a balanced, healthy body in just a few days and are eager to help others improve their physical, mental, and spiritual health. Through their guidance, you learn that all aspects of your being are interconnected and that by nurturing each of them, you can live a fuller, more vibrant life. Finally, the ninth type of chosen one is the elder. They are those who are deeply revered and absolutely essential to guiding humanity onto a brighter path. These venerable figures are the shamans, time-honored guardians of truth and light. Because of their they've been around for a long time, so they've got a lot of wisdom and secrets. They've seen life change over many generations, and they've got a lot of experience. All over the world, from Peru, where people go to retreats with shamans to learn about ayahuasca, to India and Africa, these elders are respected. They're chosen to be guides for people. They've got a lot of insight from living a long time and doing a lot of spiritual practice. Their job isn't just to guide people. These chosen ones are all about spreading love for humanity. They do this by sharing the wisdom they've picked up over many years. Wisdom that shows us the cycles of life and the spiritual parts that make us who we are. As guardians of the light, these shamans don't just. They protect ancient truths and make sure future generations have access to spiritual wisdom. Their presence shows the power of age and the respected commands on the path to spiritual enlightenment. So, my friends, these are the 9 types of chosen ones and their missions. And I want to remind you that there are many different types of chosen ones among us. We didn't all come here to do protecting ancient truths, and keeping these sacred flames alive for future generations is important. It shows the power of age and the respected commands on the path to spiritual enlightenment. So, my friends, these are the 9 types of chosen ones and their missions. I want to remind you that there are many different types of chosen ones among us. We didn't all come here to do the same thing. Each of us has a different role to play. Which one do you most identify with? I invite you to share in the comments below. Let's keep talking and supporting each other on our spiritual journeys. Don't forget to like the video if it touches you and subscribe to see more content like this. Thank you very much for your support and participation. Peace and blessings to all, and remember, you're not alone on this journey.